Hands up if you've ever been out and about in your car and then you return to your vehicle only to find that your battery is as flat as a pancake. Then you have to creep around and ask strangers if they'll give you a jump and hope that they've jump leads. Well, apparently you no longer have to do that. Everything you require is in this tiny box. Hello YouTubes, TOPDON have sent me this jump starter unit to review. I have to say I'm pretty skeptical. This thing is tiny and I'm expected to start a cold 5.7 V8 with the contents of this box. We'll find out later. It does other neat things as well, so let me show you what's inside. If you're anything like me, first impressions are important, and my first impression is this case is really nice. It looks really sturdy. Let's find out. That's a big hammer. Right, let's see what's inside. So this is the JS2000 Jump Surge 2000. You don't get a huge amount in the box, but this tiny little brick is supposed to start a car. We'll find out later. So you get your unit, you get your instruction manual, and you get your cables. And as I say, very nice sturdy box. Okay, the unit itself. We have USB-C charging point. We'll test that in a minute. We have an output for, what is that, 14 to 16 volts DC. There's an optional cable you can get which will have a cigarette lighter or 12 volt outlet. As I say, that's an optional extra. At the top we have your socket where your cables plug in, goes in there, and you have two USBs. So obviously you can use that to charge any device like your iPhone. Let's just make sure that works. Not sure if I have to switch it on first. Yeah, it's switched on now. Charging, obviously. And you can charge a couple of things at once, and you can power your 12 volt for whatever you want to plug in while you're out and about. Could be a tire inflator, could be drinks cooler, who knows. And it does come with this USB-C cable to charge it up, and you can just plug that into any USB powered outlet. Even an iPhone block would probably do the job. And your USB-C plugs in there to charge it up. We also have a very nice light. You hold the on button on for a little bit. Ta-da! Press it again. You have strobe. Press it again. You have kind of SOS. Yeah, look. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Flip. I don't know Morse code, but apparently that's SOS. Press it again, switch it off. Obviously shows how much you have left. Now apparently this unit is good for 35 jump starts. I'll be happy if it just does one. So let me show you what we are going to attempt to do with this today. This is my old jalopy with a Chevy small block 350 5.7 litre engine. It does require quite a lot of cranking amps to get it started. Not driven it for about a week, so it's going to be stone cold. Now, I always keep my battery well charged, so I know it will start. However, I had to think outside the box. So I posted on my Scott Rod's Facebook group if anyone had an old battery I could try, and Ryan came to the rescue. Ryan donated his old car battery for research purposes, and I'll just show you how much power it has. It should have about 12 to 13 volts when it's not hooked up to a car, and we're currently just over 7 volts DC. That's not going to be enough to start a car, I don't think, especially a 5.7 V8 when it's cold. So that's the battery we're going to use. I just need to take the fresh, fully charged battery out of the car and get this one hooked up. Now, before I hook up the Jump Surge 2000, I want to make sure that the car is not going to start with that battery as is. Dead as a dodo. Okay, let us hook up the TOPDON JS2000. Plug this in here. Pretty lights. Red to red. Black to black. Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing happens. No lights in the dash, but there's one more thing we can do. If you see here, there's a button that says boost. So apparently when the battery is really low, you press boost and you've got like 20 seconds or so of mega boost that pumps a lot of power, pretty much all the power from this into your battery. So I'm going to press that, see if we can get the car going. So here we go. I heard a little click, right? See at the driver's side. Success! Quite impressed actually. Struggled a little bit, but I do actually have a bit of a sticky starter in this car. So I knew that was going to happen. That happens even with a fully charged battery. Let me try one more time. Need to press the boost button again. Amazing. I have to say, I'm a little bit surprised that this tiny little box, I mean, look at the size of it, it's barely bigger than my hand, but that's enough to start a car, especially an old 5.7 Chevy. These cars take a lot of amperage. For example, the current battery there. That's quite a lot of amperage it's got. This one, not so much, this is a bit smaller. But all that power coming from this little box, and it's not even moved how much power it's got left. So easily, I'm thinking it's going to do its 30 starts, if that's what you want to do with it. So if this little box of magic can jumpstart a crusty old V8, I have no doubt it's going to jumpstart your average family car out there. Don't need to go creeping about dark car parks asking for help to jumpstart your dead car. I would just keep this in the trunk or the boot, and it's also handy for charging all your devices. If it can jumpstart a car, I'm pretty sure it will charge everything that you need to charge when you're out and about. Yeah, quite impressive. So link in the description below to the TOPDON website. They also do all sorts of diagnostic tools. I'd be very interested in trying other stuff that they have. Okay, take care everyone. I'm kind of stunned into silence. What a great little machine. Bye for now.